Hi, this is a continuation of the video clip for Module I Care You Paper 1 Set 1. We're going to look at linear law now. Okay, what is necessary in linear law is to identify the correct y-axis and x-axis and then rewrite it as xy equal m bracket 1 over x plus c. Okay. Now, since this question here only wants you to express y in terms of x, so you have to rebuild the equation using the information given. So you can first rebuild it by trying to find m. Okay. So when we rebuild this, so m is 8 minus 2 over 2 minus 5. M is 6 over negative 3 is negative 2. So here we clearly gonna substitute back negative 2 bracket 1 over x plus c. And then choose one of the coordinates that is on the diagram. So I will choose 2, 8. 8 represents y-axis. So 8 equal to negative 2. 2 represent the x-axis, so it's 2 plus c. C is 12. So all together now, we can replace and get xy is negative 2 over x plus 12. Make y as a subject. Now they want to express y in terms of x, so y as a subject, so negative 2 over x squared plus 12 over x. So this is the answer. And then we now go on to question number 2 now. Again, y-axis, x-axis, and they give a full coordinate here. And they ask you to find the value of m and n. Okay, so all you have to do now is, this is easier because they give you a nonlinear equation that you have to manipulate to make sure that xy becomes the subject. So let's see here, we choose a brown pen. Okay, so x plus m over x equal ny means that we multiply everything by x. So it's going to be x squared plus m plus nxy, and xy is x squared over n plus m over n. So we're going to find the gradient. The gradient is y 1 over n x plus m over n. So we'll have this division or calculation. Okay. So obviously our gradient is 2 minus 0 over 12 minus 6 is equal to 1 over n. 1 over n is 2 over 6 equal 1 over 3. So n is 3. Okay, and then we substitute another value. So to differentiate the calculation, I use blue pen now. We want to find m, right? So again, we choose one of the equation. So I choose 2 is 1 over 3 bracket 12 plus m over n. So 2m over n is 2 minus 4 is negative 2. So since n is 3, negative 2 times 3, m is 6. So m is 6, n is 3. Okay, now let's go on to the final page, that is page 4. Okay, a coordinate geometry. Okay, when you want to do coordinate geometry, you must make sure that the ratio given here must be in terms of this equation of distance. So Pm over Pn is 1 over 3. So the equation of distance is 3Pm equal Pn. And point P should be xy. So now let's do it in green pen. Okay, from the equation of distance here, so we can write here 3 square root x plus 2 squared y minus 2 squared equals square root x minus 4 squared y plus 3 squared. Okay, you got one mark here. After you lift out the square root, it's not just simply elimination. It's the one you want. If you want to leave out the square root, you must square it on both sides. So it will become x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus y squared minus 4y plus 4. 3 will become 9 because of 3 squared. And then here is going to be x squared minus 8x plus 16 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9. Okay, so 9x squared plus 36x plus 36 plus 9y squared minus 36y plus 36 x squared plus y squared plus 6y plus 25. So you don't have to move around too much. All you have to do is look for the correct coefficient. 9x squared minus x squared is 8x squared. Settle. 36x plus 8 should be 44. 72 minus 25 should be 47. 9y squared minus y squared should be 8y squared. And then negative 36 minus 6y is negative 42, y equals 0. So if you can see here, there is no common factor. So the final answer is arranged properly. Equals 0. Okay. Now looking at the next question. Oh, I've taken so much page here. So whatever it is here, there are two equations that is perpendicular to each other. Okay, so M1 is actually negative 1 over P. M2 is actually Q squared over 2. So when they are perpendicular to each other means that M1 times M2 is negative 1. So let's continue here. Negative 1 over P times q squared over 2 is negative 1. So negative eliminated. Q squared over 2p equal 1. Okay, so the question wants the relationship between P and Q. You can either let Q as a subject or P as a subject. As this, I prefer to make sure that P as a subject because I don't want to involve with the square root. So P is Q squared over 2. Okay, next question. Probability. In an archery event, the probability that a participant A and participant B strike targets is 1 over 3 and 1 over 4. Find the probability that both participants hit the target. So the probability of both hit the target means 1 over 3 times 1 over 4. It's 1 over 12. B, only one strikes the target means that either A strikes the target and B does not, or A does not, B strike the target. So we start with either A strikes the target is 1 over 3 and B is not is 3 over 4, or A does not strike the target, B strikes a target. So it's going to be over 12. 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, now let's continue with question number 2. Or we'll stop here because the time does not permit me to continue. So we'll stop until question number. We'll continue with the next video clip to end our video tutorial on module I Care You paper 1 set 1.